Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, July 25th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. So, the bulls in ES took back the entire trend day from yesterday. Actually went triple distribution up, only to take it all back, and even late in the day, get into the buy tail and the nice excess they had from earlier today. So, they had a $10.01 range in SPY. That's our third largest range of the year. And now these we're only 7 wide in ES and 9 in NQ. So technically, all ES has for tomorrow is a day's high and low. So if you open up inside of this range tomorrow, you're going to get extreme chop. Now, again, I won't be here tomorrow. There'll be no video in the morning or recap. You do have PCE out at 8:30 tomorrow. Please keep in mind, because it cost me today. I lost on the day, but not big. If I lost on the day, gave back a very good morning, actually. Because I didn't adhere to what I was telling the room and myself as far as giving these markets a chance to breathe and move. Spoke about it this morning, and again, it got me. Same with NQ. NQ goes out with a 9-wide POC. They have a $12 range. All they have is a 9-wide POC to lean on. They attempted to go trend up. They failed. They did not take back yesterday's trend day. Okay? In fact, they were in the, got into the middle distribution, but spent the bulk of the day in a lower distribution NQ. ES got kicked out of the upper distribution and then spent the afternoon between the middle and the lower, and certainly closed, obviously, below yesterday's low. Righty had a triple distribution day up that they took back. They have nothing to lean on. They're 8 wide, and they have yesterday's high and low. You could basically treat righty as an inside day. They barely took out yesterday's high. Now, they are still up. They are still up on the weekly and balance on the daily. ES and NQ are down on the weekly and daily. Volume, again, yesterday ended up being 76 million, decent. Right now it's 57.5. So with these moves, the volume is horrible. But again, I would take range over volume. So the day started off very well. Why? Because we had great tempo to the downside again. So in A and B, I was just shorting NQ, because of never saw the open, never saw the opening, and we got good tempo. I shorted it to fill single prints from June 11th, shorted it when it went back up to 144 in A, shorted it on the turnover in B period to push lower, shorted it with the ebb and flow. So A and B were very good. Now, we left a nice buy tail and ripped up very strongly. So in C period, I actually took the long to break B's high to stop the one-time framing down. Then the trade that got me in trouble. So C period was never got the IB high. D opened, and we're playing back and forth through the opening. ES was already trend up. They had already gotten their IB high. I thought there's good odds that NQ would. So I bought one. And then it came in pretty good, and I added pretty good. And guess what? It kept coming in for a while. And I took it off and gave back everything I had made in A, B, and C. And then when D finally went back up, I was too slow on the trigger to get back in again and take out A's high. So I was right on what the market was going to do, but I didn't respect how much they can move it, right? Because the range is huge, so you got to give them that leeway to move. I didn't, and I never should have added that much. So again, saw the market well, but gave back the day. And then missed the long to take out the IB high. I did take a short in F. I didn't think we'd go trend. I did make money on that. It did go trend, but we ended up taking it back in H. Then in H period, when they pulled back, I thought we might hold we filled the singles, took a long. I'm like, let's see if we hold A's high. We did, but I ended up losing on the trade and never really rallied. So I took that off for a loss. I did make small in I period, thinking we would hold A's high. I did get out of that for a win. And then in ES, I actually took a long in K because when they finally took back their trend day, I'm like, well, let's see if that's going to be an afternoon pullback and hold the opening. And went below, took it off. That was a quick one. I only lost like 2 or 3 points on it. So kind of a rough day today. Lost on at least 3 trades. Down on a day, but not big. But more importantly, I stress to the room, stress on these videos, when you finally get these ranges, to give the market a chance to really extend itself. And obviously I didn't do that. I don't mind if I'm long 1 and it comes in 30 points. If I still think I'm right, I don't mind being down $600 on a 1 lot. But when you added the way I did, and I was full boat, which I got 10, and then it came in, that hurt. And that was stupid. Okay? So, because then when it finally did go back up, say I had 1 only, and I was out 30 points. Okay, it's $600. It's nothing. Then, instead of trying to pick the bottom, when it finally did start going back up, first of all, the one that I'm in is going to start coming back into the money. And second, my mental tank would still be full. And then I could have got added as it went through the opening to finally get that IB high. But because I added on, did I take it off for a good loss, also depletes your mental reserve. So hopefully you guys and gals learn from that. Disappointing close, though. I don't like how we ate into this buy tail late. We have excess from yesterday at the highs. We have excess today at the high. So we'll see. I'm not going to go over the destinations because I put them in bigger increments. What I am going to do is go to the charts now. Maybe see, at least let's look at them since I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'll give you a little bit for today. So here's the monthly in SPY. It's still healthy. It's not a very pretty finish, but we still have 4 trading days in July. So we'll see. I don't know why these don't stay in here. Let's look at monthly in Qs. Don't know why that happens. Triple Qs. There you go. Monthly is also healthy in Qs. So for now, the longer time frames are healthy. Okay? Now let's go to the weekly. The weekly is firmly down, right? We're taking out a lot of weekly lows over these past 2 weeks now in NQ. So you're wiping out a lot of the longs. But it is down. So at some point, you want to see them come into some sort of balance. SPY's weekly, also down. Now, with SPY, though, like I said yesterday, this is only the second time this year that the weekly is down. April and now. So we'll see if there's going to be any follow-through. And then on the daily, we're down. The gap is still my main focus up there. Again, not a pretty finish. We close way below the 20. We close below the 50. So the bulls have their work cut out for them to get going. And that goes for triple Q and NQ also. As that large gap is our main focus. There's another one up here. And they're both below the 20 and the 50. Hope you had a good day trading. Good luck trading tomorrow. Have a good weekend. And we'll speak prior to the opening on Monday.